as a scout. And if you like my little fan out here, the people I'm supporting, you can put money directly into here. We will qualify it, make sure that this is what's happening to it, but you will help support Appalachian artists who need new banjos and guitars and need to pay the rent, for example. So that's a piece of this. Then the other side here is a commercial interface where services show up and compete on this side. So you want to like sell autographed t-shirts? Fabulous. We've got 10, 100 suppliers who will send you t-shirts. In fact, you could find people who will do the artwork for you. They'll send you t-shirts, you sign them up, you send them back, they fulfill them. CD Baby is an example. There's a whole variety of services emerging, but people like Ani DeFranco and Pearl Jam and so forth have to invent everything from scratch. What's up with that? So let's create an interface where different kinds of services show up, compete for your service. You say, yes, yes, no, yes. I'd like to teach master's classes. I'm kind of good at it. Well, hey, there's a calendar that I can put on my website that helps me book them. When I get paid for anything that comes in here, it all goes into my bank account. I can hire a manager that knows how to run these things and can help me run my business better, et cetera, et cetera. Fabulous. And instead of being a slave on the plantation, as Courtney Love so famously said years ago about what it was like to be, in debt to the record labels, you can actually sort of manage your own life and move forward. And I think what's happening is we're so stuck in the past, we're so worried that this intellectual property is going away, and as Hank pointed out, the artists don't make a living from radio play or CDs, really, unless you're at the very top. They make money from merchandise and concerts. Let's give them 100 more ways to make a living, and then, if you can put all this stuff together, if people are willing to just grant me money because I'm smart, and I don't mean here just musicians, mathematicians, chess players. There's a whole lot of hobbyists out there who would support smart people if this were true. Then they wouldn't have to teach poetry at some school for, to freshmen for the rest of their lives and not be able to make the poetry they want. I mean, name more than 5 poets who've made a living from their poetry while they were alive. Like the dead ones, they do okay, right? That's not so good for them. And then what happens is,